But Nick, are dinosaurs real?
Well, we'll find out during this week's podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned to find out that.
If I don't know if it's real, we're going to find out today.
That's right.
Are we going to find out next episode? Tune in.
That's right.
Is that going to hook them?
They're hooked.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the Cog Pod episode 17. We have the usual suspects on today. It's me, Amanda. We have Lucas. Say hello.
It's me, Mario.
You're not Mario.
2 players.
Jesus.
Mario Grand Prix.
Already fucked it. Okay, and say hello, Nick.
Hello.
Say hello, Grim, if you could stop laughing.
Yeah, he's losing it already.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I played a lot
really
of Super
was.
Mario 64 back in the day.
It's a me. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was all right.
Yahoo!
Hee-hee!
That was his jumps in Super Mario
You
64.
just voiced the entire Mario game.
I did.
Right there.
I don't know if you guys know about it, but I was the voice of Mario in
You're pretty
1991.
What were you like?
When I was 8.
When you were 8 years old.
I had the pitch right back then.
Hee-hee!
You know, I'm Super
That
Mario
almost
64.
sounds like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Like, my favorite I just thought of on Mario 64 was when you climbed up the trees and you did the handstand on top of them and then you did the flip jump off of it.
I don't remember that.
Oh, man.
I know
that
what
was
you're
the best.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the triple jump, you go, wah! Wah-ha! Wahoo!
Sing
That's
the,
third
Oh,
jump.
God, it sounds just like it.
sing the underwater music.
Doop,
Doop, doop, doop.
doop, doop,
Doop, doop, doop. Okay, enough. Gonna get copyright calls.
Sorry, yeah,
on us
we're
for the
busted
fucking
on
music.
that.
We're way
It
up.
was so good, we're going to get automatically flagged.
We gotta bleep that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Nick, do your beep noises.
I thought I was the beeper.
Oh, yeah, you do the beep.
Beep.
Yeah.
Here, just use that. Copy that over and
Okay.
over again. What the fuck are we even talking about this week?
Nothing. Well, that was it.
Things that we're staying away from is the inauguration.
We're doing an ASMR episode.
We're not fucking talking about Trump.
Yeah. So welcome to the Cogpod, episode 17, where we'll discuss many topics, including viewer questions. Nick will have a corner of Is It Real or Not? A synopsis and commentary on mythical creatures, HDMI cables, and other questionable things of validity and
You're
words.
just making up words at this point. Can you stop? Okay.
Jesus.
I can't breathe.
Oh, God. I saw Grim have to, mute himself and try not to die.
Oh.
I was,
So let's
I
just-
was holding in laughter.
I'm just going to get our questions done first, and then we can do
All right.
Nick's segment.
Let's
he wants to
expound
do.
upon that.
You ready? Okay. First,
I bought
well,
a
this isn't really a
thesaurus.
question. It's kind of like a topic of discussion that Lazarus sent in.
Okay.
So, loot crates, monthly boxes. There's a lot of different ones for different companies. Like you do the Dollar Beard Club.
Yeah.
There's for girls, there's, what's it called? Birchbox.
Right.
And then there's gamer loot crates
So,
and
wood?
Right. But some of
Everything.
them are subscription. Like the one I get for the beard is subscription, but I think he's talking more about the random ones, that have a theme each month, like the loot crate.
yeah. Loot crates, that kind of thing. So what he wants to know is, do any of us subscribe to any of them? And then what are our thoughts on if they're good, if they're bad, if it's a waste of money, what we think about it, that kind of thing.
Does anybody subscribe to any, first of all?
Not
no,
me.
but I want to.
Which one?
I would do Loot Crate if I had 1, more space, and 2, money.
Yeah. Space and money is good.
Because they're
What about space
kind
money?
of expensive.
That's
that
my
real?
issue with
Or
it
is
is
that fake?
they cost a decent amount of money, but you don't even get to choose what you get. So it's
Yeah, they're
Kind of.
$20 a month, something like
Yeah,
that?
but you,
15 to 20?
yeah, but you can. Sometimes they gave out systems even.
Really?
I feel like you come ahead
Yeah.
anyway. I've seen some of the boxes before. Horror Box, which is a really cool one.
yeah, I heard of that.
Yeah, my friend had that. I'm sure the things he got were more than what he paid for it.
Right, and that's the whole idea. I think you get more than the value, but you don't get to choose what it is. It's more of just a genre.
Wish. Because, like, for girls, the main one that people get, there's, like, it's called Birchbox. And so you fill in, like, a little survey on, like, your complexion and hair color and eye color. And then they, like, compile what makeup products would be good for you to try. And, like, so they send you sample sizes of stuff. And that's cool and all, but at some point, you don't need any more makeup. Like, they just keep sending it every month. And, like, I don't know. I don't wear enough makeup to... one mascara lasts like a year and a half. Well, I don't need one a month.
Some girls like a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have room for
I know
all
a
that.
girl who would never stop getting makeup. She buys the same thing, as far as I can tell, all the time.
Is it my girlfriend?
Maybe.
I just, like, if I get a product that I like, which I'll do a vlog on my recommendations, but whenever they're on sale, I buy just the one item in bulk, and then I have enough for, like, the whole year. But if there was, like, a box where I could put in what shows I like genre movies or books that I like, if it wasn't just one thing, like, if it was more widespread, like, if they'd send me a scary movie, lip gloss, and, like, a burrito.
Wow.
And that would be perfect.
So you want a life box.
petrified
I want a
burrito.
life box. Yes,
Yeah.
I want a very customizable life box.
So from
Otherwise, the
all
money's not worth
aspects of your life.
Yeah, you fill in like all the stuff that you love.
I think
and
those are
then
just called presents from people.
Oh shit!
That's what-
No. Podcast is over. We got a new business to do.
Yeah,
now.
let's do this.
Life box.
Man, you could do a very large like questionnaire, kind of like they do for like Match.com or something.
Yeah,
you know
we
what
do
I'm
it in
saying?
eHarmony,
And do-
but to send you gifts.
Yeah, like an entire profile gets built on your whole life, and then that is a good idea.
Sends me like catnip sometimes for Gizmo.
Yeah, we're gonna have to patent this and cut it out of the podcast
For
at this
yourself.
point.
Sends me nuts and berries for
Yep.
my snacks.
Right.
Like just anything
For the
that
squirrels?
I might run out
Yeah,
of.
squirrels. Fucking squirrels.
I'm just saying. Like,
There's
be more
a
practical.
Taste
They
the
need to be
World
more
box.
practical.
Taste the world.
Yeah, they send you snacks and candies from different countries every month.
I did see there was a Japanese candy one. That's the one that somebody posted.
Oh, yeah.
in-
I saw the link
in
for
there,
that.
Yeah. Like they have all those little oddities of treats, like
The thing with their candies is the same as like with Mexican candies. They're not very sweet.
right. They do
They
a lot
don't
of
really use a lot of sugar in their
they
candy.
do a lot of different flavors of like, and then they do weird stuff like the little tiny hamburger, things that like the whole meals that you put together and like
The jelly hamburger.
right, and you use like
Or-
tweezers to
There's a
put them
name
all
for that.
together.
Like in Japan, they have like every flavor ever imaginable at Kit Kat.
Kit Kat is huge.
Oh yeah,
Like,
They
a
love
whole
Kit Kat,
thing
and
over
I don't
there.
know why.
Yeah, they have like green tea and red bean flavors
Oh,
and
God,
like
sounds
red bean
terrible.
paste. Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, red bean is
no,
amazing.
red bean is delicious.
You
Yeah.
see, you know that they were going to say that. That was a thing. But
Red beans are a
actually,
thing.
are they?
yeah,
Thinking about it, Becca got her mom for Christmas I think one of the smaller boxes they send chocolate.
ah,
So she subbed her mom as a gift chocolate for Christmas.
interesting.
And I think it's like 3 to 5 pieces. Like, so she got a full-size bar and then a couple were like truffles.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
It's like
So
when
It gets delivered right around the time of your period. Perfect.
it's
gotta
just
get
for women,
whole
and
life
you
box.
when you sign up, you put what
Put your
week of the
cycle
month.
in.
What week would you like to have this delivered?
That's another good idea right there.
They send you Xanax and like
Wine
uppers, you know.
and they do have alcohol ones. They have like beer of the month, like microbrew ones, and they have wine ones where you feel like your profiles of what you prefer with wine and beer. Yeah, you can get them for everything. Like, and they've been doing this for years and years and years.
They're just really expensive though.
Think back of like the jelly of the month club.
Well, some are. Some
Well,
aren't.
then what if you get stuff you're never going to use and you spend all this money and it's just crap you're going to
you
throw
re-gift
away?
it.
That's
Regift it.
But
Give it
that's-
to Gary at
Donate
the
it.
office.
Yeah, and that's why they have them tailored to, because, a lot of these do, like I said, take your flavor profiles into account of what you prefer, and then others are more genre, like the Loot Crate stuff is more for
I want all
gamers
of
or
it, though.
nerds or movie, stuff like that. And so I would say they have so many of them because people have varied tastes, but tastes within a range, like an acceptable range, that they send stuff out. So
Mhm.
I
Have
think
you
they're
ever
a
heard
great
of
idea.
Ipsy?
Of what?
Uh-huh. That's a girl thing.
Yeah.
Ipsy.
Yeah, I got
Ipsy.
one of those in the mail by accident.
That's
A
a
while
cool one.
back.
A lot of people use Ipsy.
Wait, you
It's
went to the
basically
mail?
like Birchbox.
Yeah, I know.
You went to the mail,
It's-
Grim.
I
Did you
got
get
this
my picture?
package I haven't gone to that mail yet.
You fucker.
That mail.
I'm going. I drove by it today though, so I'm getting closer.
All you gotta do is stop
I
and
live
say,
next
Lucy,
door to it.
do I have
Now
any
I'm
mail?
getting closer.
Jesus.
But yeah, I got one of those in the mail, and it was a package, had someone else's name on it. I'm like, oh my god, someone got a phone in the mail, and that someone is now me.
Oh my
So-
god.
So I took it home, and I'm like, yeah, I'm admitting to this now, I guess, but fuck them. I opened it up, and I'm like, what is this? It's a pencil case. This is
It's
full
just
of
girly shit. Yeah, it's just random
girl
girly shit.
stuff.
You know, in the U.S., that's a felony.
It is in Canada too.
Oh my god, Nick. We're gonna have to cut that.
There's no proof.
No, it's fine.
He's lying. There's no way to
There's-
tell if
there's
he's
no
telling the
proof.
truth or not.
It's just a story.
Yeah.
And then he kills rats with a stick or something. I don't know.
Hey, let's not. I don't even want to talk about that drama.
He's okay with talking about that, but not.
Yeah, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it didn't traumatize him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't open the bag, and I'm like, oh, makeup trauma.
Oh, what the fuck is this? And throw it
Oh,
across the room.
lipstick, and you started smearing it all over your face.
Yeah.
And he's like,
like
I hope
that
this
scene
doesn't
from,
awaken something in me.
He's turning Buffalo Bob at that
Pretty
point.
girl.
He's tucking back and I do me. Yeah,
Escalated quickly.
That's how it starts. You mistakenly get makeup in the mail and it's downhill from there.
Well, now I have a use for that big well in my backyard, at least.
Right. You know, you get a basket and a
Wait,
little
your old
pulley
backyard
system.
or your new one?
My old one.
Oh.
Still mine for now. It's still
Future
mine for
owners of Nick's house, check that well when you when you move
Secret treats.
in. Yeah.
now. Completely unrelated, but do you guys know what sound a peacock makes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Grim, do you
Do
know?
you want me to
like
do
a-
it?
yeah, if you can.
It kind of
Do
sounds
it.
more like a crow
You
when
gotta
I
lean
do
back
it,
a
though.
little bit. Yeah, it's almost like a woman yelling. Like
It's
a
like
woman
a-
screaming.
It sounds like someone asking for help,
Yeah,
right?
it's like no, God, no. That was so loud.
That's how loud they are. They're really
They're more
fucking
like,
loud. Oh, that's the male one.
Yeah,
It's,
And then the female's like,
yeah,
we
the
had-
female one sounds like help.
yeah,
Yeah.
Help.
It's creepy.
it is really
Anyway, I
creepy.
had guests at my house one time, and there was a peacock living in the woods. And they told me they were like asleep in their bed, terrified because they heard all night, help! Help!
It was really the person in the well.
Yeah,
That's what made me think of it. So
that's
Oh,
hilarious.
God.
This is the sound effect episode of. Oh
this
my
truly
God.
did turn into an ASMR podcast.
I know,
Um,
right?
Just not pleasant sounds.
No, it's not.
Sorry
Hold
about
on, let
that.
me crumple some paper up and scrape some
Speaking of
fingernails.
crumpling, so a question that we got from Morpheus.
Seamless segue.
He he has a few questions about toilet paper and like how we prefer our toilet paper. So
Really?
yes, when you're using it in use,
okay.
are you a folder
Mhm.
or do you crumple it up into
Okay.
like a ball to use it?
Okay. Oh, is that the whole
That's
que-
the first question.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
crumple.
I do kind of both. I like crumple and then fold it over. But crumple for the volume.
You want the
and then
volume
the fold
of the
over
crumple.
for the
I
coverage.
agree. Yeah,
Right.
I just make a really big ball and then. Stuff
That's why
up
we
the
always have toilet paper.
Yeah.
She goes through so much. It's fucking ridiculous.
I'm a girl.
It's because she's a girl. It's
Yeah.
a girl thing.
There you go. See, Grim, you said it.
Can we get a Birch box of toilet paper?
No, we don't need it. We just buy more. What about you two, hooligans?
Fold or crumple, Grim?
I don't use toilet paper.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's disgusting.
No, he has a bidet. He's too
There
high
are
class.
people that actually I've heard people use just wet wipes.
No, you need to get the
No,
the substance
anyway,
first.
I'm a folder.
Yeah,
I'm
so
a
you need to
folder.
you got to get the substance first. I have heard it's actually become a more popular thing where you have wipes also. Like they make adult.
Yeah, you don't get them dingleberries.
Exactly.
Yeah, but don't they mess up the plumbing?
No, they're made for flush. Like they make them now for.
No, but
They make 'em biodegradable.
they're finding really big clumps of the flushable wipes that are causing entire areas to be damaged.
Well, then they should sue those companies.
Yeah, that sounds like the sewage company problem, not our problem.
No, it's not our problem. I'm just
This
saying.
is like a problem for future.
That is
people.
a thing, though. I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick, do you fold or crumple?
I fold origami swans.
I've wiped my
Why would
ass
you
in
do that?
style.
Just because he likes to see him just brown afterwards.
Oh, come on. You have to get descriptive. Okay.
No.
I like to destroy beautiful things with
crumpler.
my ass.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Also,
No, I crumple and I use a lot of toilet paper as well. Like
Oh, my
a
God.
roll every day,
Next-
probably.
next question
So
is,
it is a girl thing.
do you
Hey, you're the one without a beard.
busted? Do you prefer your toilet paper scented or unscented? First of all, I didn't know scented was a
didn't-
thing.
I didn't either.
So
Where
that
does
must be,
Morpheus live?
he's overseas.
Oh.
Isn't he the one that lives in
She's
Japan?
in Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
So no unscented here is all we have. So I don't.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen scented
And
toilet
then
paper.
when you put it on the roll, okay,
Right.
over or under, and there's only one correct answer.
Okay. Now here there's some contention, I believe, because I always did it under personally,
Which is
but,
wrong.
But people are like, "Oh, it's because maybe there's a spider on the bottom, and you'd be able to." But then if you put it over, all it does is hide it. It's still
Only in
there.
Texas.
It's still there. And then what happens is you pull it down, it rotates around, and then the
he's on
spider
top.
comes out
I
at
know
you.
that's happened.
But
to
if
people.
it was
Lands in your
under,
lap.
if it was under, as you would see it instantly. You'd be like, "Whoa, back it up, spider!
You're
Not
so
here,
confused.
not today."
And
How many goddamn spiders are around there?
It actually happens in Texas quite
Well,
often.
I'm
where
not.
they
I'm
get
just
on
saying
the
as an
toilet paper.
example. It could be
Do
a roach.
scorpions
and-
fly out too?
Yeah, scorpion. Maybe it's a flying
No, because
scorpion.
scorpions typically stick to the floor. They don't really climb up walls or anything,
Mhm.
but you really do have to watch where you step.
Maybe it's a snake.
They get in
There's
shoes.
snakes in boots. Snake in my
Texas
boots.
Snakes
terrifies
coming
me.
up the toilet,
It's not like Australia,
getting you right on the taint, just right on there. Very.
I got
very
a rattlesnake
scary.
to the taint, is what you're talking
Man.
about right now.
But anyway, the correct answer is over because then you can pull it without having to search for the edge. You just pull it and it rips right
Yeah.
off.
How does that different than if it's under?
I don't know. It just seems wrong. It's just wrong.
Because
I know-
I know, up in there somewhere and you don't know.
I know
where
it is the commonly
It's
accepted
harder to find it when it's under.
phrasing.
That's what she said.
I mean, something like that. One of them. I mean, I know the commonly accepted is over, and I don't think it just.
In hotels, it's over and folded. Mhm.
I don't know why it's a big deal, and everybody.
Oh, they fold it for you?
Yeah, they fold the.
not each use. They don't.
They come in right after you. It's like a little.
No, like while you're
Housekeeping.
going. That is full service. Hey, pull me some toilet paper so I can wipe my bottom.
I'm gonna start doing housekeeping in my own house. Like right before I go to bed, I'm gonna fold the toilet paper and put like a Andy's mint.
Yeah.
Other mints are available, and Andy's mint on my pillow every night, so that whenever I get up,
Other mints
first
are
thing in the
wrong.
morning is a mint. Other mints are wrong, but they're available.
Do you guys like mint chocolate chip ice cream or no?
Yes,
No.
I hate anything.
I agree with them. No.
I like it.
It's weird.
You're outvoted, sorry. No more mint.
We don't eat that, but I like it. Okay.
No, we only eat butter pecan ice cream now.
Shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you.
See previous broadcast.
We got throwback jokes.
Hey, my name is Jeb, and I'm a rancher from Oklahoma. And when I'm not eating beans and coleslaw, I'm listening to the Cog Pod. Another question that Morpheus had was, so say you've had like a really rough day at work or not work or just a rough day in general, what kind of playlist do you listen to unwind, chillax?
I was going to say unwind, chillax. Yeah.
For me, it's Pitch Perfect. Does it every time. It switches my mood right away.
Please don't stop the music.
Yeah, or like super upbeat, shitty pop. Pretty
Yeah.
much. Makes
So
me
your
happy.
normal playlist.
So my normal playlist.
Okay. What about you guys?
Can you listen to music at work? Both of you? All of you?
Yeah,
I can.
yeah. I
Yeah,
can do
so
whatever the
Always.
fuck
If
I
I
want.
didn't, I'd go crazy.
Right. Nick?
Oh, yeah. My relaxing one is probably like medieval music now that I have Spotify.
Okay.
What is
Yeah,
that,
it's
like
actually a
weapons
category.
clashing?
No,
Like, what?
no, like like a
Lightning
bard would
striking.
play, like a lute and
and harps and, relaxing shit like that.
green sleeves and shit.
Makes you want to have like what are they called? The big
Orgy.
cups of beer.
What did you say, orgy?
What are they called? A stein. You get a stein of beer.
Of mead. Stein of mead.
A horn?
Yeah.
A horn of
Whatever they're
mead?
called.
Horn of
Drinking horn
plenty.
seems impractical. How do you put it down, or do you have to drink it all?
You have a stand.
You gotta
Yeah,
drink
so-
it all and then you hit someone with it.
Yeah, well, they
Okay.
have like modern ones I've seen have a stand actually that you just set it on. A silver tipped drinking horn, please. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
they did that a lot in Vikings, which I've been watching lately.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it. I heard it's good.
Is that
You
why
guys-
you want that
Really good.
haircut?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You guys know I'm like super easily influenced by media. Like Grim suggested a anime where they ran a coffee shop, so then I started drinking coffee.
That shit happens to us. We'll watch, but it's like a lot of Food Network and stuff, but also, what was the show we were watching recently? It was like every time they did something on it, we're like, was it Always Sunny?
Modern Family.
Modern Family? I don't know. I guess it's any show we
Wait,
watch.
was it Modern Family?
No, I don't know.
It was Always
was all
Sunny.
of them.
It was Always Sunny. I'm pretty sure it was Always Sunny. We're like, man, I want that.
Parks and
man, I
Rec.
want that.
Parks and Rec. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
get
it might have
free.
been Parks
Yeah.
and Rec, actually.
It's pretty much any show you watch that.
So
you get
what was the
into.
thing they made you do?
Just whatever they were eating, I'm like, man, I want a chocolate chip cookie, or damn, I
Yeah.
could go for a cigarette right now, or
Something like that.
whatever it is
they
that
were
they're
eating
doing.
cigarettes?
No, they were smoking.
Oh, okay.
Whatever it is that
You
they
don't
do
eat
on screen.
cigarettes?
I mean, not anymore.
You're trying to quit.
I cut back. No, going back though to the medieval stuff. Do you guys have you been to a Renaissance festival, or do you go to them?
I went to one once. It was awesome. Like I wasn't so into it at the time, so I didn't enjoy it as much as I would now.
Yeah,
But it was a hell of a lot of fun and a lot of cool stuff to buy. I love them.
a lot of ladies in bustiers.
So I have a story about Renaissance festivals.
Oh, was this when you went to high school?
Yeah. So one of our senior trips, we had a couple. We went to a Renaissance fair in Texas. There's a couple, but there's one really, really big one in North Texas near Dallas. And so we went there, and it was raining really heavily that day. And so we're just like stomping around in the mud, and we're like, cool, well, whatever. A lot of the booths were closing because it was raining. So we just started sliding. Like we created a mudslide, just like running and just diving and sliding. We all got kicked out.
Yeah,
Oh no.
for safety. I mean, you could have gashed your leg open on a rock or
I know.
glass
Somebody did get
bottle.
hurt. I don't remember what. He might have ran into like a tree stump or something when he bottomed out.
Sounds about right.
So those of us that were involved in that had to wait on the bus the entire day for everybody else that didn't get kicked out.
And then they
You
had
get a
an orgy
drinking
on
horn
the
in the
bus.
eye.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I love getting kicked out of places.
What about you,
Like
Grim?
Twitter.
You seem like the kind of guy that would go to a Renaissance festival or has been to a few.
There's a lot of swords.
Yeah, it's true.
That doesn't mean I've gone. I've always wanted to.
You've never been?
No, it's
Oh,
depressing. There's like nothing around here.
They're fun. Like
There's a lot of them in Texas, surprisingly.
There's
like,
got to be some in New York.
I'm sure.
Not close by.
Yeah. It's fun. I mean, they usually do them for a 6 or 8 week period or like 3 months or something like that a year. And I'm pretty sure there are a couple traveling ones. Like they have permanent locations in all these
The
areas.
big one's permanent.
But I think that they actually like have the same crew or acts that travel around or,
Right.
vendors and stuff like
and
that.
go to like the other small ones. Like Sherwood Forest is the big one in Texas. That's up in North Texas.
Yeah.
And then they have smaller ones all throughout, but like Renfest
Yeah.
is one that's closer to Austin. But I'm sure some of the people that work Sherwood Forest come down to Renfest
Right.
when they're out of season.
Like there was I went in Scottsdale or outside of Phoenix, I guess it was out in it was some shitty little town. But anyway, they had them there. And then I think that I saw they have like the same kind of acts here. Like there was a dirty puppet act. There was like an adult only one. And it was like, it was like a comedy act, but it was like a ventriloquist with a puppet sort of thing. And then a lot of the booths are the same. But the best thing about Renaissance festivals are you get snake bites, the drink. You guys know what a snake bite is?
Drumstick of chicken.
It's another thing that
It's a
happens in
turkey leg.
Texas.
Turkey
too,
leg. It's a turkey leg.
Turkey leg. Yeah, snake bite on the taint. No, that's a shot. I think we'll make it
What
up.
are you talking about?
No, a snake bite is a drink, a beer, but it's half cider, or like hard cider, and half Guinness. So it's Guinness and cider, and it's so good because it kind of cuts through the Guinness, the cider
That
does.
sounds disgusting.
And
Guinness is smooth anyway.
yeah, and they layer it. So, you got half and half, and then as you drink it, it kind of, they mix a little bit.
You guys like Guinness?
I like it with
I do.
that.
I think it's disgusting. When I went to the Guinness factory,
She's been.
I've been to the actual one in Dublin. You get all the way to the top, and they have that big observatory where you can see all of Dublin and take pictures and stuff, and you get a free pint when you get to the top. I gave mine to some stranger. I'm like, dude, here, because I'm not going to fucking drink it.
It's crazy.
He was like, sweet, an extra pint.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Of course he was.
He's like,
Have you guys
thanks,
ever been
made
to-
Bonnie Lass?
Have you guys ever been to, if you haven't been to the Renaissance festivals, what about Medieval Times, the dinner and jousting tournament?
Ba, 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 ba.
They have like falconry. The fucking thing flies
I would
around.
be afraid
I've been to that.
Oh,
It was
it's
gonna
amazing.
shit
I
on my
love
plate
Medieval
of
Times.
chicken and food.
Well,
Like-
then you just get another one. They're not stingy.
Well, here's the question: would you guys dress up for a Renaissance fair?
Definitely. In a heartbeat.
I have not, but I probably
I
will.
haven't, but I would.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're
Would you,
probably
Graham?
very expensive costumes.
Probably if I could get one made for me, not just buy some crappy, like one that's made in a factory or whatever.
You can't bring
If
your
we
real
ever get to
swords.
do an event, let's dress up as medieval
Whoa.
people.
Pardon Satan. He just had a little something to say
little
there.
indigestion, I think.
Jesus.
That sounded like a relaxing whale noise.
Ooh, that's what we should do, you guys. If we go to a Comic-Con together ever, like as our podcast, we should all dress up as like one
Like
cohesive
Ninja Turtles?
theme. Well, no, the Ninja Turtles are actually going to be at that Comic-Con, so no, we
The
can't dress up
Ghostbusters?
as the Ninja Turtles.
We could just be medieval themed. Like we've all got swords already, so
I'll just buy like
Well,
a really
I
tight
don't have a sword.
Hold on, you
Busty
can borrow
Boost-
mine.
wait.
bustier.
Where the frig is my sword? I've moved and I
It's
don't
on
know
the
where my
wall
sword
right
is.
behind you.
It's behind you.
That's a Minecraft sword. Although they would probably allow that in.
They would. He had to look. He's like, wait, what?
Wait, so who has been to medieval times?
I never have.
I have.
You have? Do you
Yeah, I
know
don't know
that
why
a
I
friend
raised
of
my
mine,
hands.
stupid bitch, she went in, and you know how they don't give you silverware
Wow.
to eat, right? Because you just gotta dig into your food like the actual time frame. This bitch brought in silverware. I'm not even kidding you. She snuck it in
Did
with
they
her
kick
She
purse.
bought her
out?
own.
They did.
She
So they
bought her
take her and they put her in the king's dungeon, like out in
'Cause
the
they have
spotlight
police
where
for this.
everybody they do. They watch you because you're not allowed to use
That's
silverware.
hilarious.
And so she got put in the dungeon.
Busted.
Busted.
You know what
She
happens in
deserved
prison?
What?
She got raped.
It's
Whoa!
a public place, but you get to take pictures and like the cool thrones and like all of that stuff. I loved it. I had a great time.
Yeah, that's
pretty
a
cool.
lot of fun.
I don't know how we got way off topic.
I brought that up because I don't remember why.
What was the question?
The question was, what do you listen to after a hard day's work?
Oh, it's because I said the medieval music. That's
All right, we're back. We're back.
And we're
Sorry,
back. Grim, what do you
sorry.
listen to?
No, that was great. That was a good little aside.
Anything, the radio. I don't.
just whatever's on.
I don't have a playlist.
What?
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Tip
No,
show?
that's you.
Tiptoe through the trees.
Oh, that was a weird dude.
That's a weird fucking song.
There we go.
Tiny Tim, right? What was his name?
I don't fucking know.
What was that?
Yeah,
his
it
name?
was with a little ukulele and
Yeah.
stuff.
He was a weird guy.
What do you listen to, Luke?
Depends on my mood. Sometimes I just go podcasts, sometimes comedy playlists.
Like if you need to loosen up, say you're angry, you've had a real rough day, traffic was shit, like typically is.
Well, if I'm real angry, I listen to like hard rock, like classic old stuff. You know, I don't know if Disturbed is considered classic at this point.
It is by
You
now.
know, it's early
We're
2000s.
fucking
the
old.
sickness.
You know, some Tool and Tool. How many syllables are in that word?
You added like extra
Tool.
7 O's in there.
Yeah, Tool. Perfect Circle. You know, System of a Down, Disturbed. That
so
kind
stuff
of stuff
from the 90s.
Yeah, like 90s hard rock ish.
Can I take us briefly off topic again?
Yes.
Sure.
I would love to.
Do you guys remember the Gorillas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard their new album.
I heard they're coming back.
I heard their new song is bad.
It is not even a song. It's not even. It's a guy with a weird haircut talking about money for religion or something like that.
Mm.
Nothing
So it's
like
like-
their old stuff.
So it's like a political
So
statement.
it's a 0.5 out of 8 stars.
If that.
If even that. Okay.
It's not music.
depressed.
It's not.
It doesn't even get a star.
The
at
only
all.
reason I knew about it at all is I was on Reddit yesterday, and there was a thread that like 40,000 upvotes or something that was like, is it just me or is the new Gorilla song absolute trash?
I saw it on
Like,
Facebook.
that was the whole thread.
It's going up on our website. I need people to see this train wreck of wait so long to make another album, and then you make that
And
while
then
you
that's
just do
what
it
you
while
come
you're
up
taking
with.
a shit.
Yeah, we were talking about the Gorillas the other day, actually, that,
They weren't a real band.
well, they're a band, but they're not the people that represent they're like the cartoon characters are the band members in the Gorillaz universe. Like, they're not the people singing, like
Right.
it's almost like they're actors
They're
portraying.
just voice acting.
Yeah, they're
for
voice
those
acting these characters. And
Like Prozac.
Yeah. What do they call them? They call them a certain type of band. I'll have to look it up, but
It doesn't matter.
it was like a pioneering kind of thing that they did that. And then Daft Punk is kind of the same way. They're their,
Side
avatars more.
I hate Daft Punk.
No, you don't.
I do.
You like Get Lucky.
For like 30 seconds, and only if Stephen Colbert is dancing behind
That's
it.
right.
We're going to add that clip
Doing
to the
his
website. Y'all
spins.
don't let me forget that.
Oh, that's good.
That's amazing.
Very specific circumstance.
Yeah, it's very specific. But the Gorillaz, yeah, I didn't realize until I looked into it that the guy who created the Gorillaz, or one of the two guys, was the lead singer of Blur, they're a really big pop group in Britain.
What song did they have, Luke? Can you?
They had song number
sing a
2
little-
is what it was called.
Sing a little bit of that for me.
And they apparently they hate that was like the only song that made it big in the US.
How's the song go?
Woohoo!
Oh, woohoo!
Exactly. That song.
So
I
bad.
got my head checked
No, 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 no.
by a jumbo jet. Yeah,
Is
that.
that what he says?
Yeah, by a jumbo jet. But he says
I
jumbo.
always wondered that.
Jumbo jet. So.
Anyway. Are we done now?
Yeah,
with
it's like
this
Wheel of
topic?
Impressions with Totes today.
You made him do that, though. You
Yeah.
made him do that.
Yeah.
You
And
asked
do
for this?
do Bob Dylan later or something too.
Do we want to
Yeah.
do we want to let Nick take over, or do you guys want to hear my movie reviews for the week first, or what? What
Sure.
do we do?
Wait, did we all answer?
Yeah.
There were
Let's
two
do the
things
movie
that we
reviews
did.
first.
We did answer. Also,
Okay.
I like comedy music.
Like which comedy?
Like Stephen
groups?
Lynch.
He's really funny.
Ylvis. They're not the Fox song.
Flight of the Conchords.
Some of their other songs. Flight of the Conchords. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Toot?
No, not Mr. Toot. Fucking song. That song's racist.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a
It's a
Ylvis
good
song.
song.
Oh,
I like Massachusetts in the cabin. And Work
Massachusetts.
man, we are musical today. It's good stuff.
Okay, you ready for my movie reviews now?
I also like classic rock. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay,
Let's do the movie
so,
thing.
And hip hop.
Lucas, zip it.
The Weekend.
Zip
That
it.
song.
I'm a
Are you gonna do?
star boy. I bleeped myself. See that? Okay, movie review time. I went to see Bye Bye Man this week,
Okay.
and I was surprised at how good the story was for it. The actors were not great. It had Carrie-Anne Moss in it, and
Trinity.
yeah, she was Trinity in The Matrix, and then like other unknown people. Like the main dude was in a shitty Ouija movie, but that was about it. He was okay, but all the other actors were really terrible. Had they had good actors, it would have been much better. So basically, it's like, let me read you the synopsis. So when people commit unthinkable acts every day, we grapple to understand what drives a person to do such terrible things. But what if the cause of all this evil was not a matter of what, but whom? So basically, you end up finding out, and they tell you right away, so I'm not spoiling it. The Bye Bye Man isn't like the Boogeyman or Candyman or Sandman or any of that. He's kind of like a Grim Reaper. He's like a Reaper, a specific type of Reaper that feeds off of fear of himself. So if you're not afraid of him, then he can't get in your mind and force you to kill people and yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But then he also has like this hellhound, which was the shittiest part of the movie because it was like such bad CGI and completely unnecessary. Like the hellhound didn't really have anything to do with the story at all. So it was just, they could have just
They
cut
just
that
wanted a
out.
sidekick for him.
Yeah, I guess. But the Bye Bye Man, and you know how I hate
He's a superhero.
I hate seeing physical beings in these kind of movies.
Right.
He was a physical being, but they did it so well that I kind of actually liked it.
Mm.
And it reminded me of, Nick and I are going to do a separate YouTube about this, but whenever you have night terrors, he's the guy that a lot of people see with the hood, black hood on. So they just kind of wrap a lot of psychological thriller aspects all into one movie. So the story was really, really good. I give it 6.8 out of 8 stars because the story was so good. I was kind of surprised.
I noticed as you were reading the synopsis, the Rotten Tomatoes for this movie is 24%.
Yeah.
Metacritic is 37, and IMDb gives it 3.8 out of 10.
Yeah. That's because the acting was really, really bad.
Good. So that's not so great.
But the story was good. I want to give them credit for the originality of the story.
You like the concept.
Yeah, the concept was really original.
That is good.
And I liked the way the Bye-Bye Man looked. He was scary. No, the execution was good. It was just the actors were bad. Then the other one that I saw is kind of a little bit older. It's from 2009, and I had seen it before, but I forgot what it was, and so I rewatched it. It's called The Uninvited, and it has Ariel Kebble, I guess is how you say her name. She was in The Vampire Diaries. She was Lexi from The Vampire Diaries.
Oh, okay, and then Emily Browning,
Elizabeth Banks, David Strathairn. I don't know how you say that, but he's been in a bunch of stuff, but this is like Elizabeth Banks being a scary movie role, which was really cool to see her do because typically her stuff is more comical.
Yeah. That guy was Noah Vosick on the Bourne movies.
Was he?
Yeah, I remember.
I knew I had seen him before. But anyway, basically it's like a tragic fire where a mom dies and then the nurse of the mother who was chronically ill, like, swoops in to get the dad, and the daughters don't like the stepmom and all this stuff. It's like a psychological thriller, and I don't want to spoil the twist for you. You'll probably figure it out whenever you're watching it. But it was pretty good and interesting, and I liked it. I would give it 5.7 out of 8 stars. Do you like my point system there?
I do.
Very specific.
Now, next week, you're going to go watch Split, right?
Yeah, I'm going to see Split. It comes out.
That looks so good.
Yeah, it came out yesterday. I think I'm going to go see it on Wednesday.
This is the first time in probably 10 years that I've seen the name M. Night Shyamalan on a movie and not been afraid of it and think it's going to be awful.
No, his movies are typically really awful.
Do you think there's going to be a twist? An M. Night
The Village?
Twist?
Yeah, there's always a twist.
God, The Village.
Do you think he's
so
actually going to keep
bad.
doing that, though? Or is it going to be like more traditional?
Maybe he's reinventing
I really like
himself.
Lady in the Water, though.
That's such
Paul
a
Giamatti. I remember that one. She was like
I didn't really like that one either.
Wasn't she like a fairy or a goddess or something?
Something.
It's like
God
an
only
alien
fucking knows.
mythical-
mermaid.
Yeah.
The last thing he did that was
Water
any
fairy.
good was
Well,
the
Sixth
one with the
Sense.
aliens?
Sixth Sense was the big one. Oh, the water one?
no Signs.
Oh, no.
That one was good.
That was almost universally hated.
Oh, I liked
Yeah.
that one.
Oh, because the premise was so dumb.
Maddie, you're opposite
water,
of everyone.
Water hurts them, and then they would have just died at the beginning because there was dew on stuff.
Spoilers, Luke. I haven't even.
I'm so sorry.
Why would they come to Earth, which is 70% water?
It's the dumbest premise.
Yeah, it didn't really make sense. But I still
Didn't
like
they
it.
say they came for the water?
I don't know.
What kills them? I don't know.
Anyway, so I'm going to go see Split. And then I also signed up to start doing advanced screenings of movies and see if I can get a press pass
Yeah,
at some
yeah.
point since I review
We're gonna
stuff.
try to
That'd be
do that.
pretty cool.
That'd be cool.
Back to that Split though. I want to see if you guys are going to predict
What the
a
twist is?
Do you guys have a prediction? You've seen the preview, right?
I
So-
haven't even seen the preview
Oh,
yet.
yeah, I can
He
predict
kidnaps.
this. I
Okay,
got
so
it.
a dude kidnaps these chicks, and he's got severe
Allegedly.
multiple personality disorder, and several personalities pop out in the preview. Like one of them even warns the girls, like, "My other personality is going to kill you." So
It's also the guy that plays Xavier in the new First Class movies.
really good actor.
What is his name?
Yeah, I like
I don't
him.
fucking know.
Anyway, yeah, very good. I think he has an identical twin, and they both have split personalities. And one of them is trying to warn the people, but the other one's not.
Blown. I don't think that's it. I don't think there's a
Okay.
twist. I think he's trying to reinvent himself.
I'm just saying.
This is the twist.
That's my
There's
prediction.
he doesn't have multiple personalities, but the one who kidnapped sees multiple people. So it's actually flip-flop reversed. That's what's really going on.
So the person who was kidnapped is the one who has schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Or dementia or something to where they're seeing.
And the other person's just the doctor who's helping them or something like that.
Okay.
All right. Good predictions.
What a twist.
We'll see. We'll find out. But we won't spoil it. Once we
Everyone's
find
dead. That's how it really is.
It's a dream.
Bruce Willis is dead, guys. The whole time.
The whole time.
Spoilers.
All right, Nick,
Talk about
you
a
said...
movie with zero rewatch.
Right. Something about the red colors. I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking
On
about.
Sixth Sense, there was clues every time there was something red, I believe, right? Wasn't that the thing? Come on, guys.
I think so.
I didn't care enough to check into it.
But The Happening is based off of Texas because every year the trees try to kill us with cedar.
What?
I've heard that actually from Gus on Rooster Teeth.
It's true. Every year you have cedar fever comes and it's like the allergies get so bad. I never even had allergies before I moved to Central Texas, and it's so bad. Like you wake up and your throat's on fire and it's congested and you can't breathe. And
You're tired
There's
all
a
the
tree
time.
growing out of your throat.
yeah, and that is the premise of freaking Happening movie. You remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the spores in the trees were making people dead and zombies or whatever. Stupid.
All that tree semen in your throat.
Gross.
I'm pollinating hard, bro.
Pollinating so hard. Oh my
Anyway,
God.
Nick
Wow.
had some questions he wanted to ask us.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
moving right along. Right after she sends
that,
out how
but I
it
feel
was such
like-
a white night because I took care of her when she's sick. And
And I appreciate it and I love you, but I am getting tired of you. I'll tell you that right now.
I bet you're
Oh
going
my
to be day
goodness.
2 bawling your
I'm
eyes out
already
because
tired
you're
of you.
missing.
You guys are being real mean. Real mean.
I need a nap.
Nick,
Right.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you too. Not as much as Taylor Swift, but you know.
Taylor Swift.
No, not everyone can be her.
Why not? It's about, do these things exist? And the first one is going to be something that I actually hope does because I want it to. And then the rest are going to get way out there.
Okay. I'm ready.
I hate cables. Does a thing exist that you can get the signal from your computer to your monitor or TV without any wires?
No.
Yes,
No.
but it's crap.
There are
Okay.
wireless relay options.
You can Chromecast to your TV from your
Okay.
monitor.
Hmm.
But I tried it and it's really laggy.
Is it?
But
Okay,
if
that
you're
would be a
talking
problem.
about
Really laggy.
If you're talking about like plugging in a device to a TV or monitor and having it wireless, the only option I've ever seen is they have like HDMI like kits that are send and receive. And
Okay.
so you still plug your device into this little plug or a little box, but it has to be powered. And then you plug another one into your TV. So something still plugs into your TV. It's just the cable doesn't run the whole way from the device to the TV.
Why did you ask that?
He hates
What
cables. You didn't hear
Yeah,
the preface?
I don't like cables. And I don't want to, like, I want to have a computer, but I don't want to see the box if it's running to the TV.
Hmm.
So I want to hide the box, but there's no way I can hide it if I want it to be on the TV.
Right. Your best way
So-
is going to be like in-wall installation for something
In-wall.
like that.
Oh, okay.
Like running cables through walls and stuff.
He can't do that.
I can do that. I just kick a little hole in the wall and
Exactly.
shove the cable.
How'd that get there?
Yeah. They do have Ethernet like power line adapters that you can plug in, and it's just like a plug, and it actually uses your power power lines in the wall. So as long as they're on the same circuit, you can plug it into one, plug your Ethernet into that, and then plug Ethernet in somewhere else as the receiving unit, and go from there to the device also, which is pretty cool actually. But it like borrows your power lines for running your Ethernet signal. I don't know how well they work. I mean, they seem to be
like kinda
kinda
exists. All right.
Mhm. It's been tech talk.
All right. So the next one is probably going to be a kind of answer. Do you guys think that aliens exist?
Yes.
Sure.
It's us.
It's us. Well, we
Elaborate, please.
We are
so
to other
if we exist, then it's really, I don't know what the word is. Preposterous to think that we're the only beings that would exist on any planet in all the millions of solar systems out there.
I think it's very arrogant.
Arrogant. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Okay.
It's arrogant to think that we're the only
and
ones.
Self-centered, you know,
Yeah.
like, you know, everybody wants to believe.
Do you think
that,
they'd be like us?
I
Probably
don't.
not.
I mean, it depends on the composition of the
The
you know,
chemicals or
they
where
might
they
have
developed.
completely different elements.
Yeah.
You know, like what is their primary, you know, silicon-based life forms are one of those that people believe is a real possibility, you know, versus carbon for us. You know, it just kind of depends on how things shook out and how their planet. But I mean, I think if you find a planet in the so-called Goldilocks zone, you know, that has the capability to sustain life somewhere in a vast area another way, and it had similar circumstances where it had water and, you know,
there could be beings that don't even need water.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, life is kind of one of those things that, well, life as we know it, I guess I should
that's what
say.
I'm saying. Like, you don't know.
Yeah, water facilitates life, you know, for us, and I think it's definitely possible and probable. As of, are there aliens right now out there in spaceships that are capable of communicating with us? I have no idea, because we've only started establishing civilization here for about 12,000 years as humans. You know, it could be, and Earth is what, 4.6 billion years old? Something like that?
5,000 years old.
5,000, I'm sorry, excuse me. And so 4.6 billion years this Earth has been here, and it took, and only the last 12,000 years has intelligent life on it. You know, but it could have happened at any point, depending on chain reactions and things like that. So it could have been, you know, hundreds of millions of years ago, civilizations came and went on other planets in other solar systems, and it could be that there are some that have yet to happen that will, you know, like we see such a small window of our world and the amount of time we've been here, but
We're just literally a speck.
yeah, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Exactly.
There could have been much advanced, you know, civilizations.
I think it's ignorant to think that that's not a possibility.
I agree.
Well, along those lines, do you think it's possible that there were advanced civilizations on Earth millions of years ago that are the existence of them has just been covered under layers and layers that we don't typically dig down to?
I mean, it's possible, but not probable, because you would think somebody would have found something at this point, unless it was completely wiped out and disintegrated by an asteroid, or, you know, if you think how long we've, like I said, about 12,000 years to get to here, 4.6 billion years is a long time.
A lot can happen in that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any 50,000 year chunk in that, you know, millions of years, billions of years could have advanced civilization far beyond where we are right now. So, you know, but you would think they would, if they did,
there would have been some kind of something somewhere.
something would have survived, or a
clue
record, or
or a
they would have
fossil,
went
or
to space and we would have seen something there, you know, but they might have been completely different. They might not have been human. They
Sure.
might have been, you know, a different evolutionary chain.
robots.
Robots.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah. Maybe dinosaurs were smart with their tiny brains, but not likely.
And big heads.
Yeah. And I mean, I find it pretty improbable that it did happen, because, I mean, we're X-raying ground. We're drilling to, you know, super large depths. But at the same time, you know, the whole world was molten and changed and, you know, cast over. And so I wouldn't write it off as a possibility.
Any input on that, Grim?
No.
He shakes his head. I mean,
You're just sitting there like, this guy is ridiculous.
I agree that it could be possible, but we have no proof. So who knows?
Yeah.
The reptilians.
Yeah, reptile
It was
people
me.
underground.
My
Crab
descendants.
Yes.
Where are your people from?
You don't want to know.
Yeah.
Old Earth.
Old Earth. This
yeah.
is New Earth.
This is New Earth. Okay, the next one is do you think it's possible that space is infinite?
Yes.
Wow. Straight up.
These are some questions that could or could not be.
He's
Wow.
just asking our
What does
opinion.
that mean?
Wow, Grim. That was deep.
Yeah.
He just wants to know if you think it's true or not. Your opinion, what you think.
I don't want opinions. I need you to tell me, and that's what I'm going to believe.
He
need
wants
facts.
answers. He
want
needs
answers.
answers.
All
That's
right.
the whole point. of
The
this.
Earth is flat, but space is infinite.
That's a really hard one. I've never
Yeah,
thought about
that. Sounds about right.
because
I know you've all thought of it. Everyone has thought about it. Probably.
I've never thought about this infinite space because
Oh, I have many times.
It doesn't matter because we die by the time we figured it out.
Yeah,
Well,
It's
no, we're going to
true.
figure it out right now, and I'm not letting you guys go till we know.
I'm already dead.
maybe
But let's say it is infinite. How is that possible? How can there not be an end?
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know
Maybe
how.
this
I don't even know how you get from one
space
solar system to
is
another. Technically,
round.
Yeah,
Space
it's
is round.
All right, but what's outside the roundness?
Nothing.
A different layer.
And what's beyond that?
God damn it.
I don't know.
And
This is
pretend I
like-
say that forever.
Yeah, this is like a child saying why,
Basically.
why.
This is exactly what I'm doing. But it's hard to think about because either it is infinite, and how is that possible? Because we've got nothing to compare that to,
right.
or it's not. Then what's beyond that?
Right.
Our brains would blow up.
That's
if
where
we
the
figured
glass
it out.
edge
I know.
is, and then that's where the Overlord's looking down
Yeah.
into
Okay.
it and shaking.
But
it.
what's beyond the overlords?
No.
Who's watching them?
Others?
We're
Yeah.
inside of Westworld, and so
Oh God.
our
You're-
overlords are
Marvel?
watching us.
What?
There is a new theory that
Men in Black.
the world is a simulation.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's a new theory. The Matrix.
Well,
Matrix.
yeah. Pretty
but
much
there's
covered
supposedly
that.
good evidence to support that kind of thing.
There's always evidence for whatever people want to believe.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
There's evidence.
Good.
Do you
is-
believe that, and do you have evidence for it?
Yeah. See that? I think that's obviously an unanswerable question, but
Hmm.
personally, I mean, I guess I think that it is infinite because you just keep going, like,
From what we know now,
yeah,
I feel
it's
like it would be.
it's like Minecraft, man. It's infinite.
But Minecraft isn't truly infinite.
Well, your face isn't infinite.
Wow.
I went on a touchy subject with Minecraft.
No, I don't know, man. That's a weird one.
I didn't really want to answer it, but I want people to think about it because it's a fun thought exercise.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it
It
just
hurts my brain.
Yeah,
it
it's not
does
fun
hurt your
for me.
brain.
It's terrifying.
yeah, and
That's
that's why
fun
people,
for me.
That's why people seek out Jesus.
Oh, so you're the bye-bye man.
I am the bye-bye.
Oh my god! But truly,
But,
I mean, unanswerable questions was kind of how religion started,
Yep.
and to explain the unexplainable.
Yep.
So,
So the answer is Jesus.
Jesus,
That's right.
Jesus Christ.
So
I'm,
we're all in agreement then.
I'm one of the few that doesn't think belief in God and science have to not coexist.
See, well, clearly, because you feel like there are things that would, like, any other person would be like, no. Because that's just against God and religion
Right.
and everything.
Right.
Why couldn't God have, or higher being, whatever, have created the earth and people and all that using science? It doesn't have to be the way the Bible says it is. Like, why couldn't it be both?
I think the issue
Right, but
is-
you believe in other, like, beings too, so.
Yeah. The problem is that when most Christians, their gospel literally is the Bible, and that's what it says goes, So, a belief in a creator of some sort other than that isn't really Christianity.
I definitely don't believe
Yeah.
in the Bible.
It's the identifying of what religion or what.
Well, the Bible is real.
It's a.
I mean, it's a literal book,
It's a
but
literal-
I don't think the stories told in it are real.
Right,
So,
But there's just as much, if not more, evidence that us four, created the universe than any other creature or
Let's start a new
guy in a
religion.
robe. Yeah, we created the universe.
A
We
new
can
cult?
we can L. Ron Hubbard this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he made a
That's
lot of
nice
money.
mustache.
Nice mustache.
That is
Thank
nice.
you. I worked hard on this.
Mustachio.
It's Tweedly.
That is awesome.
It's a very Tweedly mustache. Yes.
You look
Snidely-
surprised.
I created the world. Sorry, I wish people could see that.
It's like
but
Snidely Snodgrass.
I know.
Remember that?
God, I'm sorry.
Where'd it go? It's
Wow.
gone forever.
Well,
Anyway.
I'm so sad that
Sorry.
people can't see this.
It's in
I
your,
know.
it's in your tank.
Oh, God.
I wonder sometimes if
It
we
got
should just not like record this every time and put it as a
Uh,
YouTube video.
It got stuck in the snake.
no,
bite.
because all I do in the background while you guys talk is make faces the entire time.
That's why we should record it. Oh my God. Well,
What other
Grimm's mouth
questions
doesn't
do you
sync
have,
up.
Nicholas? His name's not Nicholas.
Well, it is technically, but
Oh, well,
Anyway.
shit. It is
like-
now since I'm the creator. What?
Yep.
yeah, you made it so.
It is decreed.
It is decided.
That's the ones I have for right now. I think we covered a lot, and I just
You'll
want
have
people
more
to think
later.
about
Ooh,
this
I have a
stuff.
good one. I have a good one
Oh, yeah.
on the same line.
Okay.
Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Yes.
go over this?
Did we go over this?
No,
You don't believe in ghosts?
I do not.
Why?
Because I don't. Well, I don't believe in the idea that ghosts are dead people whose spirits stay around.
Okay.
I believe
Clearly,
there might be. Yeah, I mean, I'm
Are
not
they
going
their
to
own
discount.
thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to discount there are something, things that exist that we can't see that can affect matter or, I mean, we can't see atoms, but, they're there.
I see Atomies over there.
Yeah. And so I'm not going to discount that something paranormal or supernatural could exist, but when I say paranormal or supernatural, that's in heavy air quotes because that's just the way that they've been described. I think it's just things that we don't have the ability in science to explain yet.
Okay.
I like that. That's a good answer.
I used to, when I was younger, believe in ghosts like pretty heavily. And then after Mom died and she didn't try to contact me, I was like, well, if ghosts were real, she would try to contact me.
That's logical.
But there's rules. There's rules for ghosts. Like it's like you got to leave now or you stay forever.
Or you're an awful
According to
person.
Supernatural.
Yeah, we don't know
that's
what the rules
the
are.
rule. That's the
So
rule.
that's just ghost rule from
That's
what
what-
we made.
Well, no, it's the rule because you don't have ghosts that like are around for 50 years and then say, "Well, fuck it, I'm going." Like
Unless
they're
they-
here or they're not here.
Unless they get
Right.
exercised by Dean and Sam.
That's right.
Salt and burn the bones, baby.
Wait, Nick.
Yes.
How about them exorcists? What are the rates on those?
Even
Right,
among exorcists who are doing like a thing that they made up, their success rate in their own made up thing is not good.
They want it to be believable. They can't have too inflated of numbers.
Yeah, I was watching a
God.
documentary on it this morning. It was about the guy who like trained Ed and Lorraine Warren and Ralph Sarchi, who is the one behind what is it? See No Evil or something like that. It's the cop that was a demonologist. You must know this, Amanda.
Mm-mm. I
No?
know about the Warrens, but I don't know about that.
Okay, well, it was a preset trained them all, and like demonic possessions and exorcisms work like 30% of the time.
Right.
30% of the time, it works every time.
It's like you can't even solve a problem that you made up yourself.
Jesus.
But yeah,
All right,
I like
bye,
that
listeners.
kind of thing,
No.
Yeah, alienate all the listeners. I'm
We
saying
already
bye
did
to
that.
the ones that
We
fled.
did that on a different podcast already.
That's right. That was like our second episode,
I
wasn't it?
know. We're like,
Are-
hi,
are
we're a new
we-
podcast, and we hate everything.
Yeah.
We'll have to revisit that later on, maybe.
That would actually probably be a better podcast than ours. if we literally just bashed on everything.
I mean, we kind of do.
There's a new show I saw on a Twitter advertisement. It's called like Throwing Shade, and I'm like, really?
Ugh.
And it's like a celebrity gossip thing. Like,
I hate that word.
I know it's so annoying, but it's like a whole show now that these two people, and it was like a gay man and a woman throw shade, and that's like the whole fucking pitch. And it's like if a celebrity does something stupid,
shade mean?
It means talking shit.
Talking
basically.
shit about somebody.
Oh, okay.
So like that's the whole point of the show is just
Not young enough for that.
nah.
It's
dumb.
all stupid shit anyway.
If you like it, you're dumb.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The words that
another
I hate
pitch,
is like shade or like she slayed it or just this,
Played it. What are we,
the
90
words that people
going back to
use
97,
lately.
Lit.
That's on fleek. Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
No, not that.
God damn.
One. Lit's not bad. I would say.
What's
personally.
not?
Lit? Like
Lit.
saying something is lit.
It's
So
pretty bad.
Stupid.
It's pretty bad.
Dabbing is my fucking.
Dabbing is the worst thing
punch
that's ever happened in
to
US
Destiny
history.
and the world.
Fam pisses me off. Well,
Yeah, I hate it.
Destiny Destiny uses memes, but they're behind. So
They're way behind.
yeah,
Actually, not too bad. I mean, God, dabbing is so big in it now, and it's so annoying because they do it just instant, like a little whoop, and then they just keep moving, and you're like, it's worth. I'd rather be teabagged than dabbed.
because you hate dabbing.
Oh, it's just,
It doesn't make any sense.
and they do
No,
it
it
just because they
doesn't.
know it pisses people off.
Those damn fool kids.
Well, that's what anyone will do.
I know. Try to get under your skin.
Clearly, it
But
works.
something
in your
good,
skin.
though. Something good. A series of unfortunate events. Have any of you watched this?
I just
Mm-mm.
got done with episode 2 or 3.
What do you think?
2. Well, I was furious with episode 2 just because of I haven't read the book,
Oh, okay.
so I was just furious with the whole thing because I just hate the whole situation. Like,
You feel
how can you
passionately
be
about orphans.
how can you be this dumb? Like, from just an adult standpoint.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets.
Oh, I'm sure it does, but it just infuriates me as all. Just how are people this dumb?
Does it actually follow the same storyline as the movie did? Like
First
do
2
they-
episodes are, I think.
Okay.
It follows really closely because the movie followed the books really closely.
Okay, that's what I was wondering because I
Um,
saw the movie once, like years ago.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
Neil Patrick Harris is
Speaking
an
of-
awesome.
speaking
Count
of
Olaf.
Emily Browning,
Oh my
she was
god,
the-
he
the
does a
girl in
good
that
job.
movie.
Nobody heard you.
Yeah. The movie Amanda watched earlier, from whenever it was 2009.
The uninvited.
Uninvited, yeah. It said Emily Browning was in it. She was the daughter or the girl, the orphan girl in.
She has
the
really
movie.
big lips.
She's
Yeah.
like super skinny though.
I
Tiny
prefer
little,
that. I
tiny
like
little
skinny
thing.
girls.
Really, really big lips.
Mhm.
Yeah, she has huge lips. Did
Yeah.
you guys? Did anybody watch any of that show, The Magicians? We got told we should all watch that,
Oh no, I haven't.
and I forgot.
You guys heard of it? Is it a Netflix
It's
original?
a Netflix one. Yeah.
Hmm,
I have not.
No.
I don't know.
Canada Netflix doesn't have that, does it?
Probably not.
It may.
Maybe that's why I haven't heard of it.
It may.
We're the only ones who got that, not the most recent one, but the previous Star Wars movie on Netflix.
What?
Which one?
Got a Star Wars movie?
Force Awakens?
You know, A New Bad Guy Continues.
Yeah.
Oh. I love that.
That one
movie.
came to Canadian Netflix
Oh, nice.
and only to us.
So
Wow.
wait, read what it is. Read what The Magicians is, so I know if I want to watch it.
The Magicians is an American fantasy television series that premiered on Sci-Fi on December 16th, 2015 as a special preview. The rest of the series premiered on January 25th, 2016. It is based on the novel of the same name by Lev Grossman, Michael London, Janice Williams, John McNamara, and Sarah Gamble serve as executive producers. That was not a sentence.
There was a period in there, sweetheart.
Was there?
You didn't stop.
My eyes. I need
Jesus
my glasses. Haven't.
Christ.
That wasn't a sentence. But
Why are you reading this? I want to know what it's about.
I was.
Get to the premise.
See, Wikipedia doesn't do this right. Quentin Coldwater enrolls at Brakebills, is that what it says? College for magical, I beg your pardon?
Pedagogy?
Pedagogy?
Wow.
That's a word. To be trained as a magician, where he discovers that the magical world from his favorite childhood books is real and poses a danger to humanity. Meanwhile, the life of his childhood friend Julia is derailed when she is denied entry, and she searches for magic elsewhere.
Okay, so magic school.
So it's like adult Harry Potter? Is
Yeah,
that
it's
what's going
adult
on?
Harry Potter.
Cool.
That sounds
I feel
okay.
like
But
Harry
it said it was on
Potter's pretty-
Sci-Fi. It's a sci-fi show, I guess.
It's on Netflix now, though.
Okay, maybe the first season's on Netflix. We'll check it out.
Yeah, we need to peep it.
We'll play some Diablo.
All right, I'm leaving.
I'm getting tired.
Whatever, Grim. Hey, did you see what I said about the menagerie goblins? And somebody told me this whole time.
Goblin?
No, somebody told me this whole time the green ones, the green odious collectors, were the ones that drop the pets. But there's a different goblin called Menagerist Goblin that looks like the regular ones that drops them. Totally not anything to do with the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, random thought.
That was Diablo, right?
Yeah.
I could really get it.
Our executive producer for the week is going to be Loch.
Oh, Loch Neff Monster.
Loch Neff Monster.
Yep.
Tell us about his company a little bit, Luke.
So, Loch is a guy that's in our Destiny group that does woodworking on the side, and he does very good work. And one of our guys in our group got a pen from him and showed it off.
A writing pen.
Writing pen, and basically you can choose, whatever kind of style you want on the pen. Clicky, twist, ballpoint, fountain, rollerball, all the options. And he has like a whole site you can choose the stuff from. And we're going to get his Etsy and what do you call it page. He has a Tumblr or a Blogspot page.
Blogspot, yeah.
I think it's a Blogspot page. And he does custom woodwork. You can choose the wood and all of the hardware, like the type of pen you want, and he'll be able to make it for you, and a pretty reasonable price too, considering that it's a custom pen. He also does other stuff, like he did a shift knob for a vet recently, out of ebony wood.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on his Blogspot that shows off a bunch of everything. He draws too.
Yeah, all kinds of crazy stuff. He made a bottle opener for one of our other guys, JP, as a gag Christmas gift, I believe. It's in a certain shape of a male part.
It's a penis.
Yeah,
it's a phallic.
An Adam's apple.
And it's quite large, so, but yeah, he can make all kinds of cool stuff. And so we got some,
and this is his hobby.
Yeah, we got some pins coming from him. Yeah, in real life, he's a fuzz. Watch out. He'll bust you.
The prices were super amazing. I couldn't believe it when I saw him on that site there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well worth it.
Yeah, now those prices are just for the kits themselves, plus, he adds labor and the wood cost, but it's really reasonable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Looks cool. Mine's going to be purple. I'm excited.
Yeah, Amanda's getting Mexican kingwood as hers, which is kind of
super
a rare purple tree. Like the wood is
killing them trees, Amanda. Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
That's problems for future generations to worry about.
Trees can be replanted.
It takes one whole tree to make one pen. It whittles it down.
It's true.
I'm going to put this back out there again, but we want people to email in to questions@cogpod.net. You can send in questions, send in like celebrity impersonations and endorsements. We also kind of would like
doodles.
Anything. But we also kind of want like a real homemade, real theme song for us.
Oh, yeah.
If we have anybody that's
That'd
like
be
musically
awesome.
inclined, they could make one that we could use. That would be really cool.
You'll be the executive producer.
For life. For life.
This is my message to them. I bet you guys can't do it. I bet you can't do it.
I triple dog dare
That's
you.
That's right. And if you do it, then your name will be on every episode because we'll give you music credit.
That's right.
On every one.
That's right.
Do it.
And I'll hug you whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Send in
Mouth
everything,
hugs.
questions, comments, negative or positive or whatever. Also go on our page and donate.
What?
Money. Give me money. Be my executive producer. Give me money.
If you could throw a loony or toonie our way, that'd be great.
A loony or toonie? What the fuck does that mean?
Nick.
That's Monopoly money. We don't.
Is that Canadian dollars?
Canadian dollar and $2.
Yeah.
They're the coins, though, right?
Coins.
The coin.
Yep, the coins.
I gotcha.
Who wants change?
What was that noise? Oh my god! I think we need to wrap it up.
Grim is disgusted by my money.
I'm
Grim.
Yeah.
Will you make your raptor sound for us?
What?
No.
That one.
Jesus Christ.
This has been the Sounds Podcast.
Random audio.
I think that we
My
should go
dying
now.
cat noise.
Are we done?
All right. Good night, guys.
Anybody
Yeah.
got anything
Talk
else?
to you later.
We're good?
Oh, we're done.
Bye,
Everybody say
everybody.
goodbye.
Bye.
Say it again.
That's not Mario.
Goodbye.
Bye.